Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Disco Elysium, where yesterday, or yesterday in the game, last episode for us, we joined a communist reading group. Perhaps not the cell of activism that we were hoping for. It's better than nothing. Theory. Ah, yes, I was called out in the comments last. I was called out for being an anarchist, shitting on left, on Leninists last episode. Let's clear this up. I have nothing against my Leninists. I love y'all. Just don't shoot me in the back afterwards, okay? We can all be friends. But anyways, what are we going to do today? Let me go get my dice. Yeah, guess I'm going to get my dice, and then we'll figure out what we do. Morning, Ken.
Yes?
Okay, nothing to say. Good. Okay. Please move faster. Harry, you drunk bastard. Need to go get more dice, and then we need to do actual police work. Yes, I know. Surprising. What, 40 something episodes in?
All
We're doing
around you,
police work?
rain falls on the great city of Revachol. Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away. The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting. Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hat.
What do I see?
Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world.
Now, how does it feel?
Your shirt sticks to your chest. The shoulders of your jacket grow heavy. The cold finds its way under your skin. You shiver, and the city shivers with you. You're not dressed for this weather. You should get an overcoat or a patrol cloak.
Motherfucker. What's in the west?
Sheets of rain over the water. A flight of stairs leading into the ocean. Wave after wave washing the coast of Martinaise, with its motorboats and gently swaying reeds. The ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol. Ghosts rise into the sky.
Who are you, ghosts?
The skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial district. Faint golden light seeps from the office windows. Will you ever go there?
I will.
No, you are just one of the hundreds of thousands who watch them rise across the bay from Martinaise every day.
What's down the shore?
Urban coastline, rain dripping off Eternite-covered roofs, cinder blocks left over from half-finished construction, a defunct research and development building once seized by revolutionaries. An old wooden church stands on stilts above the water.
Ah, shiver, such a useful skill. And beyond that?
Coal City, end of all lines. Your hair is an oily mess flecked with ash from neighboring coal plants. Smokestacks rise somewhere in the distance.
I'm sure that's perfectly healthy. What's in the east?
There's a fleet on the corner. A plastic coat is folded into a small triangle under the counter by the window. Beyond that, the strikebreakers have gathered. The great gates of the industrial harbor are locked. A chill runs down your back. You shudder like an animal trying to shake water from its hide.
Pick my shoulders.
You shudder, looking down at your feet. Dirty rainwater runs veins into the plaza's snow. You realize you have no shoes on. Your feet are red with cold.
I'm pretty sure I put my shoes on.
From the corner of his eye, the lieutenant gives your feet a worried glance. Rain drips from his glasses.
I should probably do something about this.
The lieutenant nods, then looks east.
What's there?
Behind the gates, heaps of supply crates, red and blue metal shipping containers, slick with rain. The Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor is an artificial mountain range. Immense wealth resides within, and immeasurable poverty in its shadow.
And beyond that?
La Drusienne, King Dries passenger harbor. Cruise ships flanked by dock arms, cranes watching over the mouth of the river distributary.
And what is across that distributary?
Couronne, the lower middle class. Distributary after distributary cuts the city blocks in half. 7-story buildings trail off into the rain.
And what's beyond that?
A silvery curtain of rain over the houses. The class divide. You have never been there. They don't need the law east of the river.
What's in the north?
Capeside apartments. Tower blocks crowd one another. 4.46mm bullets still lodged in their war-torn stone walls. Hallways collapse from the mortar hits of a war that was lost long ago. Clotheslines go to waste in the rain. Radios play.
Yeah, I see what they're trying to do here. Alternate reality, different caliber. Oh, 5.56, what if it was 4.46? But from what I gather, the guns in this reality seem to be mostly like muzzle loaders and stuff like that. Or at least in this part of Revachol. And muzzle loaders tend to be larger caliber. This intermediate calibers only became a thing once cartridges were invented. Why the fuck am I nitpicking? Let's continue.
The morning news.
And closer to here.
A yard. Rain falls onto the roof of a woodshed. The lingering odor of decomposition mixes with that of damp soil.
And what's in the south?
A traffic jam. Rain thrumming on the roofs of motor vehicles. Inside, drivers watch water streaming down their windshields. The statue of a king shudders. He too is cold. The canal bridge has been raised.
What's on the other side?
The road ascends. A raised motorway loops above the ghetto. Beneath its concrete columns, a sea of rooftops, woodwork, and tar stretches northward. 4-story buildings as far as the rain can fall. The snows melt in Jamrock.
What is a Jamrock? As if I don't already know.
Revachol is the capital of the world. Jamrock is the capital of Revachol. Droplets form on your eyelashes. It's home.
Where the hood at? Sure.
Have a brother in the cut. Where the hood at?
Did not disappoint. Why am I not there?
To be in Martinaise, where no one goes, at the runoff point of a long-forgotten canal, in the whitest part of town, in the shadow of the day the revolution fell.
What am I doing here?
Standing in the rain, looking north, where Jamrock Rock City stretches inland. In the rain-swept distance, above the rooftops of Jamrock, a repurposed silk mill stands perched above the motorway exit. Precinct 41 hunches in the rain. Your vision blurs. You wipe your face with your hand. The rain stings your eyes, making you look up and blink.
What is above?
Coalition aerostatics hang like apparitions under the cloud cover. Way up there, where rain forms, rotors flutter silently. Your sight clears.
And what's below?
Collapsed storm drains, old sewage systems flooded with rainwater. Hidden weapon caches from the revolution. doors leading down to Le Royaume, the catacombs to which, for 3 centuries, they delivered the blue-blooded dead.
Motherfucker.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. I'd recommend you put on your coat.
What the fuck was this about me not wearing any fucking shoes? And I have a coat. Well, jacket, not coat. Kim, can I steal your coat?
Inside,
Do you
you
have
see a
police
set of
coat?
steering levers, a radio microphone.
No, I'm not gonna do this to Kim. I was gonna try and use one of the tools to see if I could get the freaking oil to paint. But I'm not gonna do that to Kim. I already wrecked one motor carriage. Money. Every penny counts. Is that empty?
The bear's eyes
Yes. Okay. I'm coming for my dice.
are
Okay,
tiles on the
that's the computer thingy. Up we go. Hello, dice maker lady. Have you made my dice yet?
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
I'm about to pick up my die.
Very good. That will be 7 real for 1 custom die.
Cursed Ilmaran die. There you
Here's
go.
the cursed die you ordered.
Read the
The
phrase.
phrases read, God is indifferent. Take all. Lose all. 50-50. Nothing happens. And pale.
What's this?
It's a die. Try rolling it.
I'm not sure I want to cast the cursed die.
You throw the ball on the floor, and it ends with one of the phrases facing upwards. God is indifferent.
I mean, I guess, yeah, pretty much.
Good. Now roll again, detective.
I don't want to roll again.
It lands on exactly the same result. God is indifferent. It declares again.
Oh, it's that's smart. Cool. Nice.
It's a sphere pretending to be a 6-sided die. Each roll will end with one of the phrases facing up. The die originates in Ilmara, where it was used for cleromancy. Except I've weighted the die. When you try rolling it, you realize that each time it gets you exactly the same result. God is indifferent. This is our curse.
That's pretty cool.
It's even worse than she says. God is dead. We live in a forsaken age.
Saying the end results matter. It's mega cool. Can I get one that actually works?
Sorry, I don't have another one ready. You were the one who asked for a cursed die.
Guess I'll keep the die then.
Good luck, officer.
Can I improve my shivers? Anyway. Nice. Do I have anything that improves my shivers? Nope, 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 nope. +1 shivers, okay. Flatcliff construction vet. When did I get this? Okay, do I have anything that's taking away from shivers? No. Cool.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Shit, only 58%.
A gust of cold air sweeps
Success.
through the chimney. The stones and minerals on the shelves rattle as though agitated. For a moment, it almost feels as though you're outside the building, exposed to the atmosphere.
It's just a theory, but I think I know where your business hasn't
Didn't
failed.
we already talk about this?
It's because you're not in the same building. This isn't technically the doomed commercial area.
What are you talking about? My address is exactly the same. Rue de Saint-Guilain 10.
No, the old coal plant that used to be here was subsumed into the new venture. Its ruins swallowed up, yet it has a different address in the heart of the city.
It used to be a coal plant. You're in the chimney of another building.
This doesn't make any sense. Are you saying my business was spared because of a technicality? Where is this coming from?
I have my own methods, unusual methods. There's a different address in the heart of the city. I'm just using logic. It's windy in here, you probably haven't properly sealed the chimney crack.
You're right. I should take a trip to the roof once the snow is gone. Does it mean that I'm safe from failure?
Don't let her become complacent. She still needs to ward her soul against the evil forces.
You should still do something to defend your person.
She starts laughing, her fingers trying to rub away the exhaustion from her face.
What?
Do you know what this is?
Somebody's word?
It's a mourning ring. I made this when my first company failed. It was a small jewelry shop right here in the East Delta Commerce Center, built with the little I inherited from my parents. I drove it into the ground within a year. I didn't have what you would call a viable business plan.
Yes, the curse is real. You didn't run this little jewelry shop from the protected depths of the chimney.
No, you're right. I didn't. It wasn't just the jewelry shop either. I always thought that it was just the world that you were supposed to try again and again until you finally succeed. And now you're telling me what? That it was all because I didn't run my little shops and ventures from a dump inside an abandoned chimney?
You've made it nice and cozy.
Yeah. Or maybe it's the entire world that's cursed. It's such a precarious place. Nothing ever works out the way you want it.
That is true.
That's why people like role-playing games. You can be whoever you want to be, you can try again. Still, there is something inherently violent even about dice rolls. It's like every time you cast a die, something disappears. Some alternative ending or an entirely different world. But anyway, thanks for sharing your theories, officer.
I have more questions about this
I'm
building.
listening. I'm pretty
Intercom?
sure it still doesn't work.
Nothing,
But sure.
okay.
What do you want? Sure. Good.
I don't know why it does that sometimes. I want to internalize the precarious world. Okay. One down. Now, to actually do stuff. I think I'm gonna go to the scav leader first. To the obviously not hired gun. Totally real protester. Run, Harry, run! I don't have all day. I have an episode to record.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
think you might be able to help me decipher some tattoos.
Don't think so.
Suddenly, this feels like a really, really bad idea.
It was on your kernel.
Wordless, he takes the photo and looks at it. Grey eyes dart back and forth on the glossy surface. His face is unmoving, hard as a stone. But beneath it, you see dead flesh in colorful rivers of polychrome, melted skin and hair.
Fucking loincloths. Really did him in.
Loincloths?
Yeah,
Can you tell me what the tattoo means?
what it means. I can tell you what this one means. Only one. You want to hear what happened here?
Sure.
Our colonel is deep in the bush here. Deep in the fucking bush. In Benital, 41. Monsoon season. He's on a reconnaissance mission.
Bonito is one of the inhabited islands of the Seminoles archipelago near the Pale. Covered in jungle, it was anchor point for the Seminoles nationalists in the proxy war held on the islanders' territory.
He spent a month behind enemy lines, scouting kept villages. Nothing but fucking bugs and snakes for fun. Men are getting restless. There's talk of switching employers.
Why does this feel like this is a racial slur of some kind?
With some strange emotion. This is about to get really graphic. Last moment to back off.
I want to hear it.
Our boy, he's only a captain then, but he knows how these men think. If they don't see action soon.
War crimes time.
At dawn, he comes upon two kids, breeding in the bushes by the river. Or maybe they weren't breeding. Maybe they were just making eyes at each other. I like to think they were breeding. We shot the boy. He was useless, but the girl, she was nice. A little fat, you know, but not too old.
What a fucking prick.
She was quite the entertainment for the week she lasted, expired in the hands of Sarge Mason, the kind of guy who'd make Chief there shit his pants and cry like a bitch. God, Mason couldn't let go. Cut the tits off her cold body and fucking ate them. Said primitive spirits were watching over him now. Drowned in a creek a week later. Spirits my ass.
God, I wish the striking workers would line you up against the wall and shoot you. Why couldn't they shoot you instead of why couldn't the Hardy Boys shoot you? I would put much less effort into solving your murder.
Something stirs in your stomach. The story must have stirred up some conflicting emotions. The man looks tired for a second. There's a word on the tip of your tongue. Colorless, odorless. It's...
I mean, we both know it's evil. No need to say it. You were there?
No, I was in the domain, in Jamrock, being a bouncer.
Evil.
You bet it was.
What is evil?
It's just nature. This guy, he used to say evil is when nature and spirit meet in the wrong place.
Not really a scavalier, are you?
Fucking mask is getting sweaty. I want to take my mask off. But
He's under orders. And orders are orders.
I want to picture back.
go ahead.
All right, now. Free commerce! Keep the goods flowing!
On the photo in your hands, the dead man's skin is studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them, littering his dead skin.
You're a mercenary hired by Wildpacks.
Free flow of commerce!
Is there a tribunal being convened by any chance?
Fucking bug.
I'm going to interpret that as a yes. There's a tribunal, and it won't be long until it's ready.
How about you fuck off now, huh?
Okay, of course.
There could be weapons aiming at us right now, somewhere above, in the buildings. The other merc. Don't push this, he's thinking. This is not the time.
I'm not finished with you.
The man's breathing steadies, but his eye.
Our friend Mañana has anything to say?
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
Oh, can I ask him about Measurehead. Cool. Can I help him with Measurehead?
Sorry. Busy surveying the situation. I'm sure you'll figure something out. You guys have all sorts of gadgets these days. Wiretapping, telescopic batons, futuristic circuit bending to infiltrate harbor machinery. Maybe you could even knock that Kowalson crane over using some remote controls. Or calling in tactical air support. You guys have air support, right?
Wait, we have air support?
Because we don't. We don't have air support or any of those other things.
I get it. Hush hush about the secret technology. Alright, I may have some advice for you on how to deal with Jean-Luc there, out of solidarity to the RCM. It's low in technology, however.
Yeah.
First, don't fight him, obviously. Second, get him to share his theory by being subordinate. Admit your lack of expertise. Basically grovel him. That's how I do it. You're welcome.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Maybe that would work. We'll have to see.
I don't want to. God damn it.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
I'm gonna regret this. Let's do this again, shall we?
There is nothing funky about them. There are 3 categories of race. Type A, Type B, and the vile CF race called of Pederasty. Which one do you need?
No, not this. I'm not doing this
I
again.
cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tibere Vacholian. Your love for disco music and venereal disease?
We still need to get into the harbor. There's an interview to conduct. There must be another way.
God damn it. How the fuck? I'm not gonna spend another skill point relearning fucking scientific racism. No, never. Fuck that up. Fuck off. All that. Period. Embarrassed us long enough. I want to go get my jacket. Looks like my jacket. How do I get from here to there?
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here.
Someone left his cloak behind. Me, probably.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment. You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance over the container yard. The look in his eyes is a mix of the engineer-like interest and the wonder of a 6-year-old seeing a horse for the first time. That machine is a Kowalson 1020 HK.
Ah, yes, the Kvalsund 1020 HK.
Is it? Qualsund makes a lot of heavy equipment, but this is phenomenal, even for them. But I digress. We were focusing on your cloak here.
The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous the look in his eye. That machine is a Kvalsund 1020 HK. His eye.
Okay,
Yes.
nothing to say.
We were in the middle of something. Your cloak.
Okay, did looking around give me +1? No. Okay. Okay, I need to increase my savoir-faire. Is there anything that's giving me a negative? No. Okay, now, is there anything that will give me a positive? This is okay. Interfacing, no. Exposure, nope. Nope. -1 savoir-faire, that's exactly the opposite of what I want. Nope, nothing else. Okay. I've changed my glasses. Time
A
to jump.
tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own.
Sick.
No, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've climbed way too high up here.
Fuck.
Sure. Just be careful, okay? Looks like you almost strained a muscle there.
What exactly are we doing up
I
here?
was under the impression we are on our way to meet the king of this castle under siege, Evrard, one of the people we're interviewing. This way, we may be able to get around his henchmen. Or it could be that we are just exploring.
He's thinking you've forgotten where you are again.
I think the cloak is mine.
The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it? Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2-meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you.
Why the fuck am I running up to it? Just go over it, drop yourself down by your arms, and then...
The cloak looks like a bag of goodies floating in the wind. Who knows what its pockets may hide?
Okay, need to find some way to increase our savoir-faire. But that is going to have to be left for next episode. Thank you all so very much for watching. As always, I have been Pope. I will see you all next time. Please do remember to like, comment, and subscribe.